Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. I hope you guys have had an amazing past previous videos and really enjoyed the past videos. And I hope you actually liked because that would always encourage me to make more videos like this. It shows that you're actually interested in seeing more videos like this. So today we're going to be diving deeper into the email header analysis. So I'm going to be giving you a step by step on how to spot spoofing emails by reading the metadata of the email. Now, when you first want to analyze a phishing attempt, the first thing we check is the receive field because this is where we can see where the email or rather the mail server sent the email to. Now, when you when you check through the image over here, in this case, you can see that the email is claiming to have come from the Let's Defend IO, but in actuality, it came from the EMKI.cz and IP address that is totally unrelated to the official domain. Now, this is a red flag. Now, how can we confirm this? And that's what we're going to be doing in the next image. Now, you're looking at this, and in case you don't remember from the previous videos that I've made, this is the MXToolbox. So we're going to use the MX tool to look up let's defend.io, as you can see up there. As you can see, all the legitimate mail servers from let's defend.io are hosted by Google, but none of them match the IP address that we found in the header, which means that this email is being, or rather, is clearly being spoofed. Exactly. So, what we should now for the next part of this, I'm going to be talking to you about another common phishing trick, which is called the mismatch address. Now, what is the mismatch address? This is an email that pretends to come from a trusted internal address. But if you reply, it actually sends your response to a random Gmail account. That's how attackers bypass the filters and trick users into continuing the conversation. So that's how they trick the system. I would just wanted to point out another important fact about this because we've been talking about mismatch reply to, and what I would say is that just because the reply to is different doesn't always mean it is phishing. But if that is combined with a fake SMTP origin or suspicious content, it becomes how do I say it, on high risk email, basically a phishing or rather a clear indicator of phishing. So now we're just going to step into the lab environment so that we can just practicalize this because I feel like technical aspect is probably the best way for you to understand this. Alright, so I'm going to be going over to the question itself so that we can know where it's coming from. Now they're talking that we're going to be doing the header challenge zip, and let's just go straight into the files section, and you should see the header challenge zip extract. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you remember from the previous video, the password is infected. Yeah, so you can follow on, which is infected. Now we got our header challenge. Now when you double click, just like the last one, give it a second. Any moment now. Okay. Okay, as you can see, We already got this, and the reply to is this, like it was in the previous videos, as you can see. Reply to also, yeah. But we are not going to be doing this. We're going to be doing the behind of the scene though. That's what we're going to be looking at. We're not looking at the frontal image or how the scene looks from the front aspect. We're going to be looking from how it looks from behind the scene. Okay, let's cancel this. And if you guys remember from the last one, we said that you can edit with this Notepad Plus. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. And but for this video, I'm gonna be using the normal Notepad, which is this. So we got this. We got this. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Now for the first question. Now, as you remember, I always said that you should start with get stuck and click on the hint. It kind of helps you to be able to quickly get or rather know what you're looking for. So in here, they said that you should check the from and the reply to. Okay, so let's try reply to, as this video has mostly been about reply to. So Control F and reply to. Yeah. So we got this actually the same place, which is reply to and the from. So I guess we found the both things we're looking for. And let's go over here. So the question says, are the sender's address and the address of the reply to area different? As we can see, this is mrsdara.net, and from it is not the same. So it is mrsdara.home.ne.jp. So yes, it is different. And that's why we got a Y over here. Now let's go over to the next question. And in the next question, what do we got here? They say that if you want to reply to this email, which address will it be sent to? So the first thing I said was for us to check the on stock and click on hints. So they said open the email with the text editor and check the reply to section. Alright, so I guess we got our hint, and just from the hub X area, which is here, we can guess that okay, the reply to is this, or it's just a bunch of gibberish, which is encryption, which is for another video, and we're going to be going down to see if there's any more. And yes, there is another one. Let's move to see if there's more. Okay, I guess that's it. So what do we check here? We now check where is the reply to, and this exactly is the reply to. So this is exactly where it will be sent from or sent to. So you copy this and you paste it over here. Please don't make the mistake. This is .net, not the .home.ne.jp. Now we're going to be going through the last question of this. And this is going to be, what is the IP address of the email sent from? Okay, let's check our hint. Now check the email field. Now we go over here and we look for the IP address. By the way, it's always going to be around the reply to. When they ask a question like this, it's always related to this. So you're going to find it around here. So we're looking for the IP address. We're looking for the IP address. And, oh, okay. I guess it's up here. Okay, from the received aspect of it, this is the IP address. This is the IP address, which is the 222.227.81.181. That is the IP address. So we copy that and we go over here and boom, you are done with the video, or rather done done with everything on this page of it. So what are your key takeaway from this? I'll say that, so when you're analyzing email headers, ask yourself, is this email server legit? Does the form match the reply to? Is the IP address connected to the domain? And if any of those questions raise suspicion, always dig deeper, because your intonation could always be right or it could be wrong, but it won't hurt for you to like check deeper and know for sure that this is exactly what you think it is. So this is exactly what blue teamers, or rather people do in the real world stock environment. You don't need expensive tools, just the ability to read the header and tick critically. If this breakdown helps you in any way to really understand how email spoofing, or rather email header analysis works, please feel free to send a comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope to see you guys at the next video. And yeah, you guys have a nice day.